Hi all, my name's Georgina and I'm so glad you found me. I share videos every Monday and Wednesday and it would mean so much if you could please subscribe to my channel. I typically vlog my life, but today I thought I'd mix it up and specifically show you my hair care and styling routine for my very frizzy hair type, to get it looking like this, which is my everyday go-to look, including all of my favourite products to use. Now, I'm definitely approaching a salon visit. I go to Brush Salon in Vancouver and they are amazing. They have 2 locations here and I can't speak highly enough of them. So I could do with my roots touching up and a trim, but I thought that made this the perfect time to show you how I deal with my dry and unruly hair in between salon visits, because it's been a while since the amazing stylists at Brush worked their magic. So let's jump straight into it. The hair care brand I always find myself returning to is Kerastase, and I move between their product collections depending on the health of my hair. Here I'm using their Discipline shampoo, which is a staple for me. It's perfect for taming frizz and adding shine and movement. Once I've rinsed the shampoo out, I gently squeeze my hair or pat it dry with a towel to remove excess water before moving on to their Discipline conditioner. I always brush my hair through with the conditioner on to ensure I'm coating every strand, and then rinse it out. Every other week I like to give my hair a deep conditioning treatment, usually with this Kerastase Discipline Mask or OLAPLEX Hair Perfector. I should mention as well for any fellow blondes that the Kerastase Blonde Absolute range is great for neutralising brassiness, and I use this about every 3rd wash. Once my hair towel has soaked up a little water, I apply this spray which is called Fluidicine, also from the Kerastase Discipline range. I can't recommend this enough because it not only helps to control frizz, but it protects from heat styling, which is super important. By the way, this is the brush that I'm using. It's by a brand named MANTA and it's really flexible, which means it gently frees knots. This transition cracks me up like sliding into your DMs. Depending on when I've washed my hair, I sometimes dry it on a low heat using this Dyson Supersonic hairdryer. But usually I just like to let it air dry in the evening, and then I sleep on a silky pillowcase, which is great for your hair. And here's my hair in the morning. Believe it or not, it would look even more like a bird's nest if I hadn't used the Discipline products. But I find that the Discipline products really shine through, literally, once my hair is heat styled, because they speed up the styling process and make hair more manageable overall. The main heat tool I use is simply a curling wand to add waves to my hair. This isn't a fancy one at all, but I find any seem to do the trick really. But I do tend to opt for barrels that are the same diameter all the way up, so the ends of my hair don't come out as super tight curls. Here I am in my bathroom. There's no window in here, so I apologise for the lighting, but I'm just going to show you how I work around my head using the curling wand. So I select sections of hair that are about 1 inch wide and wrap them around. I usually count to about 8 or 10 in my head and then release the hair. Notice that I brush the hair through first and I don't curl too high up. I'll show you why in a little bit. I had actually just curled these first few bits, that's why they look wavy, but I didn't really like the position of my camera, so I started again. Okay, I'm just going to speed things up here a bit because I'm sure you get the gist and you've probably curled your hair many times before. I should mention that's a cat tree in the background. Now I'm ready to go on to the other side. You can see instantly how much shinier the heat-styled hair looks. And again, I'm just working my way around in the same manner, brushing it through and then wrapping it around. Before I forget, one in-salon treatment I'd really recommend is the Cezanne smoothing treatment. I had mine done at Brush Salon a little while ago, and although it's pretty much grown out, I'd definitely get it again. And Sped Up Georgina is back. Notice that I don't section my hair with clips or anything. I find I just don't need to, and it adds time to the styling process, and I'm definitely all about getting ready as fast as possible. This is also my prime time for watching YouTube videos, by the way. I love listening to vlogs or true crime stories while I'm doing my hair or makeup. I'd love to know what you're usually up to when you tune in. Maybe you're cooking or cleaning or just chilling. We're nearly there. I'm pretty sure I just went cross-eyed for a second looking at the wand. And there you have it, we're done with the curling. You can see there's a lot of bounce and my hair's looking healthy and glossy. So this could be good to go, but a lot of my frizz tends to be focused around my hairline. So I like to go over these front bits and some of the top hair close to my parting with my hair straighteners or flat irons. I love these GHDs. They heat up so quickly and they make a futuristic sound when you switch them on. So I simply go over the frizzy parts close to my roots. And remember that I didn't curl my hair too high up, so I'm not subjecting the same parts to heat again, if that makes sense. Once I've finished, I apply some oil to the ends of my hair to help nourish the dryness. My go-to oils are, of course, from the Kerastase range, or I use this OLAPLEX bonding oil, which I'm going to use today. All of these products smell so good, by the way. I wish the smell could waft through your screen. So I just warm it up in my hands and then run it through the ends. Any excess left on my hands, I just run over the dry front bits and the back, but I don't get too close to the root. And there we have it. Now, because my hair is prone to frizz, I don't brush the ends out until my next wash, but what I like to do is just run my hands through to loosen the curls a bit. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section. I am always happy to chat, and I will leave direct links to all the products I've used today in the description below. Please subscribe to my channel if you're able to, and give this video a thumbs up. It means so much, honestly. I share a new video every Monday and Wednesday, so I will see you back here on Monday. Bye!